Keep your spine straight, close your eyes, take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. Hold. Hold. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Yovantah Pravishya Mama Vacham Imam Prasuttam सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वदादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् हरिः ओम् श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् अगजानन पद्मार्कम् गजाननमहर्निशम् अनेकदन्तं भक्तानाम् एकदन्तमुपास्महे श्रीमहागणपतये नमः गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः अस्मद्गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलं स्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे श्रीहयग्रीवमूर्तये नमः सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा श्रीमहासरस्वत्यै नमः उमा कोमलहस्ताब्जसम्भावितललाटकम् हिरण्यकुण्डलं वन्दे कुमारं पुष्करस्रजम् वेट्रिवेल् मुरुगनक हर हरो हर भूतनाथ सदानन्द सर्वभूतदयापर रक्ष रक्ष महाबाहो शास्त्रे तुभ्यं नमो नमः स्वामिये शरणमय्यप्पा कोमलं पूजनं वेणुं श्यामलोऽयं कुमारकः वेदवेद्यं परं ब्रह्म भासतां पुरतो मम सायंकाले वनान्ते कुसुमितसमये सैकते चन्द्रिकाया त्रैलोक्याकर्षणाङ्गं सुरवरगणिका मोहनापाङ्गमूर्तिम् सेव्यं शृङ्गारभावैः नवरसभरितैः गोपकन्यासहस्रैः वन्देऽहं रासकेलीरतमधिशुभगम् पश्य गोपालकृष्णम् आनीलश्लक्ष्णकेशं ज्वलितमकरसत् कुण्डलं मन्दहासस्यन्दाद्रं कौस्तुभश्री परिगतवनमलोरुहाराभिरामम् आनीलश्लक्ष्णकेशं ज्वलितमकरसत् कुण्डलं मन्दहासस्यन्दार्द्रं कौस्तुभश्री परिगतवनमालोरुहाराभिरामम् श्रीवत्साङ्गं सुबाहुं मृदुलसदुदरं काञ्चनच्छायचेलं चारुस्निग्धोर्मं भोर्विललितपदं भावयेऽहं भवन्तम् श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव सदा सर्वत्र गोविन्द नाम संकीर्तनं गोविन्द गोविन्द मोक्षाभिसारमय भागवताख्य दध्नो नारायणीय नवनीतमहो गृहीत्वा मायामयौघपरितप्त जनाय योगात् नारायणावनिसुराय नमोऽस्तु तस्मै गंगा गीता च गायत्रपि च तुलसिका गोपिका चन्दनं तत् सालग्रामाभिपूजा परपूक्ष तथैकादशी नाम वर्णाः एतान्यष्टाप्ययत्नान्यपि कलिसमये त्वत्प्रसाद प्रवृद्ध्या क्षिप्रं मुक्तिप्रदानीत्यभिदुदृशयस्तेषु मां सज्जयेथाः हरये नमः गोपिका जीवन स्मरण गोविन्दा गोविन्द श्री गुरुवायूरप्पने शरणम् आनंद चिन्मयने शरणम् चोटानिकर भगवती अम्मये शरणम् नारायण अखिल गुरो भगवन् नमस्ते. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in tonight's Narayaneeyam session. We are going to enter the 30th Dasakam tonight, where Vamana Avatara is going to happen today. So, it is Vasanta Tilaka, which we have done many times. So, quick revision. Anybody who would say all the points in one go?
Is it 14 syllables? And it is Guru Guru Laghu Dita Bha Ja Ja Ga. The Ganas in that order. So total 56, all the 4 verses, 4 lines, I mean.
Perfect. Anybody has any other different point? All clear? We're not revisiting, learning this. We have to go back and open the videos when we study this. Okay. Are my kids here today? Don't see? So the kids are absent. Nika and Raffles and Pragmatic. Okay. So directly to the adults. वामनावतार वर्णनम वृषकं कट्टि वसंतति लक्षणम् शक्रेण संयति हतोपि बलिर्महात्मा You can unmute one.
चक्रेण संयति हतोऽपि बलिर्महात्मा
शुक्रेण जीविततनुः क्रतुवर्धितोष्मा
शुक्रेण जीविततनुः क्रतुवर्धितोष्मा
विक्रान्तिमान् भयनिलीन सुरान् त्रिलोकीम्
विक्रान्तिमान् भयनिलीन सुरान् त्रिलोकीम्
चक्रे वशे स तव चक्रमुखादभीतः
चक्रे वशे स तव चक्रमुखादभीताः
भीतः
चक्रे वशे स तव चक्रमुखादभीतः.
So the word is abhitaha, not bhitaha, but it is singular. Shakrena sanyati hatopi balir mahatma Shukrena jivita tanuh kratuvardhitoshma
शक्रेण संयति हतोऽपि बलिर्महात्मा शुक्रेण जीविततनुः क्रतुवर्धितोष्मा
विक्रान्तिमान् भयनिलीन सुरान् त्रिलोकीम् चक्रे वशे स तव चक्रमुखादभीतः
विक्रान्तिमान् भयनिलीन सुरान् त्रिलोकीम् चक्रे वशे स तव चक्रमुखादभीतः. शक्रेण संयति हतोऽपि बलिर्महात्मा शुक्रेण जीविततनुः क्रतुवर्धितोष्मा विक्रान्तिमान् भयनिलीनसुरान् त्रिलोकीम् चक्रे वशे स तव चक्रमुखादभीतः.
Very good. So now what happens? Shakrena sanyati hatopi balihi mahatma. So in the last Dasakam we saw, right? How many asuras were getting killed, right? So there is a war happening. So this line is opening with Shakrena. Shakrena, third case, by Indra. Sanyati in the battlefield, hatopi, hataha api, having been killed by Lord Indra, Balihi Mahatma, Bali, he, because of Shukrena, Shukra is a guru of all the asuras, because of him, Jivitatanuhu, he comes back to life, and Kratu is all the yajna. Because of the yajnas that he has done, Vardhitoshmaha, his strength and valor has increased, Bali. Then what he has done, he has that Vikrantiman Bali. Vikrantiman, the means one who is so very Vikrantiman, so very courageous, so very valorous. He Bhayanilina Suram. There is no Bhaya for him. No, Sura is the gods. The gods are Bhayanilina because Balidasura has increased his power with all his yajna. The gods are scared and Nilina Trilokim. They are hidden here and there. They are in under hidings because Chakre Vashe Satava Chakramukhada Bhitaha. So Bali has Chakrevasha. He has taken three loki in Chakrevasha. He has conquered all the three lokas. And Tava Chakra, Bhattatiriji is telling, true Lord, Tava Chakra Mukhat Abhita. He is not scared of your chakra. So Sudarshan Chakra, Bali is not scared of. Bali is coming in the line of Prahlada, God's. So he is not fearing anything. And he has conquered all the three lokas. And Devas have hid themselves in those three worlds. Everywhere Devas have hidden themselves in three lokas. Because now all these three lokas, Bali has conquered. But Bali was killed by Shakra. But Shukra has brought him up. So that Shakra, Shukra, that's the first and the second line rhyming. They have done very beautifully. Shakrena sanyati hatopi balir mahatma Shukrena jivitatanuh kratuvardhitoshma Vikrantiman bhayanilina suran trilokim Chakre vashe satava chakramukhad abhitaha. Tava chakramukhad abhita. He's not scared of your chakra. Radha Krishna. पुत्रार्ति दर्शनवशाददितिर्विषण्णा दितिर्विषण्णा तं काश्यपं निजपतिं शरणं प्रपन्ना त्वत्पूजनं तदुदितं हि पयोव्रताख्यम् साद्वादशाहमचरत् त्वयि भक्तिपूर्णा प्रण पुत्रार्ति दर्शनवशाददितिर्विषण्णा तं काश्यपं निजपतिं शरणं प्रपन्ना.
पुत्रार्तिदर्शनवशादतिर्विषण्णा
Aditirvishay.
पुत्रार्तिदर्शनवशादतिर्विषण्णा तं काश्यपं निजपदिं शरणं प्रपन्ना
Tvatpujanantaduditau vipayovratakham sadvadashahamacharatvai bhakti purna.
त्वत्पूजनं तदुदितं हि पयोव्रताख्यं साद्वादशाहमजरत्वयि भक्तिपूर्णा पुत्रा पुत्रार्तिदर्शनवशादतिर्विषण्णा तं काश्यपं निजपदिं शरणं प्रपन्ना त्वत्पूजनं तदुदितं हि पयोव्रताख्यं साद्वादशाहमजरत्वयि भक्तिपूर्णा
So, putra arti darshana vashat. Seeing her children suffer. Our putrarti darshana vashat. Because of that, because of her, Aditi's putras are all the devas. All devas are suffering. They are under hiding. So Aditi got Vishanna. She became sad, seeing her children, sons suffer. So Tam Kashyapam Nijapatim, her husband, she approaches him, Sharanam Prapanna, and takes refuge under him, seeking help. Then he, Kashyap Muni, Tvat Pujanam, he asked her to do your, Bhattatriji is saying now to the Lord, that Kashyapji asked her Tvat Pujanam, to do your puja to Bhagwan. Bhattatriji is saying that Aditi should worship Bhagwan Narayana and Taduditam Payovrata. So there is Payovrata, one name, puja is there. One not a puja, one anusthana is there. So he asked her to take that. So Taduditam, in that advice, when Kashyapaji is given to Aditi that advice, that came as the Payovrata, that upasana she has to do. And she dvadashaham acharat. She did that for 12 days. Tvai, in you, bhakti purna, completely melted in you. So in this Payavrata, it should be, there is a thing that it should be an Amavasi of a Magha, month of Magh. And in that, the person who is doing the vrata has to smear the mud on the body which a varaha has dug. So the boar has dug in the ground, and that mud what that varaha has dug, you have to smear that mud on the body and take bath in a river or a stream, the flowing water, invoke God, do the anusthana, do all the prasad and everything, invoke, and then you have to sleep on the floor only with hardly some vastra and all. Live on milk only for 12 days. There's nothing else. And you have to give completely yourself to Lord. So this kind of a vrata, if you do, then you will get a Devansha Sambhuta. Like that, one Phalashruti is there of it. So we'll see what happens because of that in the coming verses. Putrarti darshana vashadaditir vishanna tankashyapan nijapatim sharanam prapanna tvat pujanam taduditam hi payovratakham sadvadashahamacharattvai bhakti purna. Of course, he told her some mantras and all. She chanted, she did all that anushthan. And then, living on a mat or a piece of cloth, sleeping on the floor, drinking milk for 12 days. She completed her anushthan. Sumanji, number 3. तस्यावधौ त्वयि निलीनमतेरमुष्याः
तस्यावधौ त्वयि निलीनमतेरमुष्याः
श्यामश्चतुर्भुजवपुः स्वयमाविरासीः
श्यामश्चतुर्भुजवपुः स्वयमाविरासीः
नम्राञ्चतामिह भवत्तनयो भवेयम्
नम्रां च तामिह भवत्तनयो भवेयम्
गोप्यं मदीक्षिणमिति प्रलपन्नयासीः
गोप्यं मदीक्षणमिति प्रलिपन्नयासीः
तस्यावधौ त्वयि निलीनमतेरमुष्याः श्यामश्चतुर्भुजवपुः स्वयमाविरासीः
तस्यावधौ त्वयि लीनमतेरमुष्याः श्यामश्चतुर्भुजवपुः स्वयमाविरासीः
नम्राञ्चतामिह भवत्तनयो भवेयम् गोप्यं मदीक्षिणमिति प्रलपन्नयासीः
Varsha ji, is it madikshina or madikshanamiti?
गोप्यं मदीक्षणः. Did I say madikshi? What did I say?
Yes. You said gopyam madikshinamiti.
No, kshina no. Kshana only. I'm sorry. There is error. गोप्यं मदीक्षणमिति प्रलपन्नयासीः
Namrang cha tamiha bhavattanayo bhaveyam gopyam madikshanamiti pralipannayasihi तस्यावधौ त्वयि निलीनमतेरमुष्याः श्यामश्चतुर्भुजवपुः स्वयमाविरासीः नम्रां च तामिह भवत्तनयो भवेयम् गोप्यं मदीक्षणमिति प्रलपन्नयासीः
So she did the Payovrata. Then Tasya Avadhau. By the time that Payovrata was finishing, Twai in you, Nilina Matehe Amushyaha. Amushyaha, she who is her Mati Nilina, her mind completely melted in you. Like that when she was sitting, that time you, Shamaha, in your dark complexion, Neelavarna, Chaturbhuja, with your 4 hands, that body, Swayam Avirasihi, you yourself came in front of her. You appeared in front of her in that form. And Namram Chatam, to her, who was very namra, who was very humble and who was prostrating, who was melting in you, to her, tam, iha, bhavat tanayo bhaveyam. Bhavattanayo, your son, Bhaveyam, I will become your son, Lord tells. But Gopyam, keep this secret, Mat Ikshinam iti, that you have seen me, that you keep a secret. I'll be born to you as your son, but you keep this a secret. Pralapan, having said this, Ayasihi, he disappeared from there. Tasya vadhau tvai nilinamateeramushyaha श्यामश्चतुर्भुजवपुः स्वयमाविरासीः नम्राञ्चतामिह भवत्तनयो भवेयम् गोप्यं मदीक्षणमिति प्रलपन्नयासीः. लताजी. त्वं काश्यपे तपसि सन्निधत्तदानीम्
त्वं काश्यपे तपसि सन्निदधत्तदानीम्.
I didn't say dadhat, I think so, right? I said
No,
wrong
you didn't.
something.
No, you
I said
that,
something else.
Yes, yes.
Sankashyape tapasi sannidadhattadanim.
त्वं काश्यपे तपसि सन्निदधत्तदानीम् तदानीं
प्राप्तोऽसि गर्भमदितेः प्रणुतो विधात्रा
प्राप्तोऽसि गर्भमदितेः प्रणुतो विधात्रा
प्रासूत च प्रकटवैष्णवदिव्यरूपम्
प्रासूत च प्रकटवैष्णवदिव्यरूपम्
सा द्वादशी श्रवणपुण्यदिने भवन्तम्
सा द्वादशी श्रवणपुण्यदिने भवन्तम्
त्वं काश्यपे तपसि सन्निदधत्तदानीं प्राप्तोऽसि गर्भमदितेः प्रणुतो विधात्रा
त्वं काश्यपे तपसि सन्निदधत्तदानीं प्राप्तोऽसि गर्भमदितेः प्रणुतो विधात्रा
प्रासूत च प्रकटवैष्णवदिव्यरूपम् सा द्वादशी श्रवणपुण्यदिने भवन्तम्
प्रासूत च प्रकटवैष्णवदिव्यरूपम् सा द्वादशी श्रवणपुण्यदिने भवन्तम् त्वं काश्यपे तपसि सन्निदधत्तदानीं प्राप्तोऽसि गर्भमदितेः प्रणुतो विधात्रा प्रासूत च प्रकटवैष्णवदिव्यरूपम् सा द्वादशी श्रवणपुण्यदिने भवन्तम्.
So now what happens? Tvam, you, Bhattakariji is saying to the Lord, Tvam, Kashyape tapasi, in the Sanni Dadhat Tadani. So, Sanni Dadhat, you entered Kashyap Muni's seed through his tapasa seed, through his tapas, to all the austerities that he had followed. Through that you entered Kashyapa seed, and Tadani Praptosi, you reached Garbham Aditehe. Aditi's Garbha you reached. Then Pranuto Vidhatra, Vidhatra is Brahmaji, praised you when Prasuta, she delivered. What? She delivered you, but how are you? Prakata Vaishnava Divya Rupam. You were in complete visible divine splendor, dazzling form of Mahavishnu. And that it was that time when she was Prasuta, Dvadashi Shravana Punya Dine Bhavantam. So on the Dvadashi, on the and the Shravana Punya Dine. Then there was a Dvadashi also, and that Dvadashi had the Shravana Nakshatra also. On such a day, you were born to Aditi. So in traditional Narayaneeyam chanting, we don't have anything to say over here, but for our class, we can add over here Om Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. So Vishnuji comes, and that is directly written over here, that he comes in his full splendor, original form. Vishnu form only he comes. Om Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
One time?
Yeah, just one time. It's not
Om
done in
Shri-
traditional.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Om Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
It's not done traditional, only for this class we are doing. When we keep it in mind, we know then what are we chanting. It suddenly links us. What is happening? What is the subject? Because in the speed of chanting, we see only the words that needs to be finished in a stipulated time. Rarely the attention goes to the meaning and to the bhav and the things like that. But when some small things are written here and there, it links us to what's going on in the story. Tvam kashyate tapasi sannidadhattadani praptosi garbhamadite pranuto vidhatra प्रासूत च प्रकट वैष्णव दिव्य रूपम् साद्वादशी श्रवण पुण्य दिने भवन्तम् ओम श्री महाविष्णवे नमः। सजीव जी। Number 5. पुण्याश्रमन्तमभिवर्षति पुष्पवर्षैः
पुण्याश्रमन्तमभिवर्षति पुष्पवर्षैः
हर्षाकुले सुरगणे कृततूर्यघोषे
हर्षाकुले सुरगणे कृततूर्यघोषे
बद्धाञ्जलिं जय जयेति नुतः पितृभ्याम्
बद्ध्वाञ्जलिं जय जयेति नृतः पितृभ्याम्
त्वन्तक्षणे पटुतमौ वटुरूपमाधाः
त्वन्तक्षणे पटुतमौ वटुरूपमाधाः।
So now he takes the Vatu over here. So over here we can, again it's not there in the traditional chanting Parayan, but for our class we will add, we'll acknowledge. Bolo Shri Vamana Deva Bhagwan Ki Jai. So Vamana Avatar, he changes into the form of Vamana Rupa now.
पुण्याश्रमन्तमभि
I will do the two lines. पुण्याश्रमन्तमभिवर्षति पुष्पवर्षैर्हर्षाकुले सुरगणे. Some books might have surakule also, huh? That is also okay. सुरगणे कृततूर्य घोषे.
पुण्याश्रमन्तमभिवर्षित पुष्पवर्षैर्हर्षाकुले सुरगणे कृततूर्यघोषे
बद्धाञ्जलिं जय जयेति नुतः पितृभ्याम् त्वन्तक्षणे पटुतमौ वटुरूपमाधाः.
बद्ध्वाञ्जलिं जय जयेति नुतः पितृभ्यां त्वं तत्क्षणे पटुतमौ वटुरूपमाधाः। पुण्याश्रमन्तमभिवर्षित पुष्पवर्षैर्हर्षाकुले सुरगणे कृततूर्यघोषे बद्ध्वाञ्जलिं जय जयेति नुतः पितृभ्यां त्वन्तक्षणे पटुतमौ वटुरूपमाधाः। बोलो श्री वामनदेव भगवान की जय।
Very good. Excellent. So now what happens over here? Punyashrama. So now Bhagwan ji is born over there. We just now said Om Shri Vishnave Namaha, Om Shri Mahavishnave Namaha would be a better word over there. Not only Vishnave Namaha, Mahavishnave Namaha. So in that Punyashrama, in that ashrama, all the Suraganas, all the gods, second line, second word, Harshakule, they were so happy. They abhivarshati pushpavarshaihi. They showered flowers on that punyashram. So now that ashram became sanctified. And Kruta, they did Turya Ghoshe. They played different kinds of instruments. And they're like, Shankha, Jagha, and everything, cymbals, everything they were playing. And Badhanjali, having joined hands, Anjali, Badha, joining their hands, Jaya, Jaya, Iti. So they were saying, Jaya, Jaya, Nutaf Pitrubhyam. So with folded hands, they were, the Lord, means they were hailing the Lord. Who? The parents. Pitrubhyam. And then, Tvam, you, Takshane, that moment, Patutamam. Patutamam is Patutamam Vaturupam. Vaturupam is that small rupa. You immediately took to that into that form. Patu is having dexterity. Patu is becoming expert. Patu is something. Krida Patu, we have another word. who is expert in playing. So Pattu in Sanskrit would be something which is having dexterity. Pattu Tama, Taratama Bhava. Tama is who is the best, who is that brilliant, who is that expert. Such a Vatu Rupa. Vatu Rupa. Vatu is a small Brahman. Brahmana Rupa, very brilliant today. Some very Tejasvi Brahmana Rupa, very expert Brahmana Rupa. Adhaha. You took that form. पुण्याश्रमन्तमभिवर्षति पुष्पवर्षैर्हर्षाकुले सुरगणे कृततूर्यघोषे बद्धाञ्जलिं जय जयेति नुतः पितृभ्यां त्वन्तक्षणे पटुतमं वटुरूपमाधाः बोलो वामन भगवान की जय. Yes. It is Pushpaji. Pushpaji, because it was written Lenny, whatever I was said. So whose it is? Number 6. Tavat Prajapati Mukhairupaneeya. So now Maunji, Danda, Ajina, Akshavalaya, Bhihi. All this is that bhihi is for this Maunji, Danda, Ajina, Akshavalaya and Adi bhihi. The bhihi is coming for all this, means the vibhakti is coming at the end of that word. So we cannot stop at Maunji. All that should come Archamanaha. So both this we should do together because vibhakti is placed at the end of that, the bunch of words, that samasa. Tavat Prajapati Mukhairupaneeya Maunji Dandajinakshavalaya
तावत् प्रजापति मुखैरुपनीय मौञ्जी दण्डाजिनाक्षवलयादिभिरर्च्यमाणः.
Very good. Dedipyamanava Purisha Kritagnikaryaha.
देदीप्यमानवपुरीशकृताग्निकार्यः.
Tvam prasthitha baligruham. Not dvitva. Tvam prasthitha. Tvam prasthitha baligruham prakrutashvamedham.
त्वं प्रास्थिता बलिगृहं प्रकृत्वा त्वं प्रास्थिता बलिगृहं प्रकृताश्वमेधम्.
तावत् प्रजापति मुखैरुपनीय मौञ्जी दण्डाजिनाक्षवलयादिभिरर्च्यमानः.
तावत् प्रजापति मुखैरुपनीय मौञ्जी दण्डाजिनाक्षवलयादिभिरर्च्यमाणः.
देदीप्यमानव पुरीशकृताग्निकार्यस्त्वं प्रास्थिता बलिगृहं प्रकृताश्वमेधम्.
देदीप्यमानवपुरीशकृताग्निकार्यस्त्वं प्रास्थिता बलिगृहं प्रकृताश्वमेधम्. तावत् प्रजापतिमुखैरुपनीय मौञ्जी दण्डाजिनाक्षवलयादिभिरर्च्यमाणः. देदीप्यमानवपुरीशकृताग्निकार्यस्त्वं प्रास्थिता बलिगृहं प्रकृताश्वमेधम्.
Now, since he has taken a Brahmana Rupa, what happened? Tava, that time, Prajapati Mukhaihi. So, by his father Kashyapa and all the others who were present, Upaniya. So, Upanaya Samskara, thread ceremony, Janehu Dharan ceremony was done. And that time, Maunji. So, then Danda. Then Ajina, deer skin. Akshavala, the mala, the japa mala. Adibihi, etc. Archamanaha. That was been given on the vatu. So when in Marathi, the one whose thread ceremony is getting done is also called as vatu. That day, like how we have the bride and the groom, that day who's getting married, the girl is called as a bride and the man is a groom. We have that word, right? So like that, the day when this boy is getting into the samskara of Upanaya, in Marathi it is called as Vatu. Also, it's to know the correlation of that. So when this Vatu samskara, when he is getting in these samskaras, he is getting all this danda, he is getting akshamala, that kamandalu and all he is getting. But I will come back on this because in my small notes, I have written something about this, which I'm unable to read. I do not have the light on my specs. Some light I can see Brahma is representing the Mandalu, Saraswati is the Akshamala, Kubera is the Bhiksha Patram, and Parvati is the first Bhiksha. It's in the notes written, but I am unable to recall what it is. For now, you all just keep a note of this and keep. Something will strike off me later. It's in a pencil, in a light handwriting. I've also written Aditi is the lion cloth, Akasha is the umbrella, Surya Gayatri Mantra, Kashyap and Prithvi. I don't know.
Parshaji, I think them give each one of these to him.
So I think they gave, probably they blessed it to it. So I'll come back on this because it's written in a very fine pencil, very light pencil and small. My specs and this, I'm just trying to figure out from the shapes of the alphabets that this is what it is, but there would be something more in the notes. I'll come back. So all this was given, and then De Deepya Mana Vapuhu. So now all this is there, no, all the samskar. So on the day when Upanayana samskar happens, you should see how that boy looks. Or on the day of the wedding, how the groom gets a different teja in the bride. So now his samskara has happened, and plus he is a Vishnu Rupa, and plus all this is happening, he is getting a Rupa, Deepyamana, very, very brilliant Rupa he's got. Then Krutagni Karya, whatever rituals he had to perform with the fire, having all the samskaras done. So he did all the fire, Agni Karya he had done. And then Bhattacharya says, Tvam prasthitha, you went where? Bali Graham, to Bali's house, where? Prakruta Ashwamedha, where it was happening, to that Bali's house, you went there after. Tavat Prajapati Mukhairupaneya Maunji Dandajinakshavalaya Dedipyamanava Purisha Kritagni Karyastvam Prasthitha Baligraham Prakrutashwamedham. With big samasas. Shobhaji. Number 7. Gatrena Bhavi Mahimochita Gauravam Prak. Ending.
Gatrena Bhavi Mahimochita Gauravam Prak.
Vyavrinvateva Dharani Chalayannayasi.
Vyavrinvateva Dharani Chalayannayasi.
Chatram paroshmatiranarthamiva
Chatram paroshmatiranarthamiva dadhanaha.
Dandancha danavajane sannidhatum.
Dandancha danavajane sannidhatum.
Gatrena bhavi mahimochita gauravam pragvyavrinvateva dharani chalayannayasi. So when we join, it will become G.
गात्रेण भावि महिमोचितगौरवं प्राव्यावृण्वतेन धरणी चलयन्नयासीः
छत्रं परोष्मतिरणार्थमिवादधानः दण्डं च दानवजनेष्विव सन्निधातुम्. If you
छत्रं
want to do
परोष्
the two lines together, then you should say dadhana. Because the first line you kept together and you want to keep up your speed. And if you're doing it together, then you can do it with dadhana.
छत्रं परोष्मतिरणार्थमिवादधानः दण्डं च दानवजनेष्विव सन्निधातुम् गात्रेण भावि महिमोचितगौरवं प्राग्व्यावृण्वतेन धरणी चलयन्नयासीः छत्रं परोष्मतिरणार्थमिवादधानो दण्डं च दानवजनेष्विव सन्निधातुम्.
So now what happens? Now he's on his way. So now how he is walking? That dharani chalan nayasi. Dharani chalan. Because of his gatrena, first word gatrena, and the middle words of the second line. First line, first word, middle word of the second line. Gatrena dharani chalan. He is walking in such a way that his body, as though the whole earth is trembling, shaking. And it is that bhavi, that what is going to happen is mahimochita gauravam. Your glory, your mahimas, it's going to get visible now in some time. So that so anticipating that, you are showing that in your walk. And how it is, how you're walking, that chhatra was given, right? That chhatra, that umbrella, paroshmatiranartham. Paroshmatiranartham, to ward away the heat. One is of the sun and the other over here, paroshma, the paras, that means all the asuras' heat, to ward off that. And then danda, as if it is for danaveshu, danavajaneshu. So as if for of asura's heat, the chhatra is there, and then danda is as if to use it on the danavas. In that style, you are walking, and you are reaching that place in that. So the walk of Bhagwan is described, though he is a small, but that resplendent rupa and the things that something is now going to happen, it's sounding all that in his actions. Gatrena bhavi mahimojita gauravam pragyavrinvatev dharani chalayannayasi chhatram paroshmatirenarthamivadadhano dandam cha danavajaneshviva sannidhatum. Number 8. तानर्मदोत्तरतटे हयमेधशालां ending.
तानम्रदोत्तरतटे हयमेधशालाम्.
Tate, not tate.
Oh, sorry. तानम्रदोत्तरतटे हयमेधशालाम्.
आसे दुषित्वैरुचा तव रुद्धनेत्रैः. दुषित्वै, द्वित्वा.
आसे दुषित्वैरुचा तव रुद्धनेत्रैः.
आस्वान् किमेष दहनोऽनुसनत्कुमारः.
भास्वान् किमेष दहनोऽनुसनत्कुमारः.
योगीनुकोयमिति शुक्रमुखैः शशङ्के.
योगीनुकोयमिति शुक्रमुखैः शशङ्के.
तान्नर्मदोत्तरतटे हयमेधशालामासे दुषित्वैरुचा तव रुद्धनेत्रैः.
तानम्रदोत्तरतटे हयमेधशालामासे दुषित्वैरुचातवरुद्धनेत्रैः
अस्मान् किमेष दहनोऽनुसनत्कुमारो योगीनुकोऽयमिति शुक्रमुखैः शशङ्के
भास्वान् किमेष दहनोऽनुसनत्कुमारो योगीनुकोऽयमिति शुक्रमुखैः शशङ्के तानम्रदोत्तरतटे हयमेधशालामासे दुषित्वैरुचातवरुद्धनेत्रैः भास्वान् किमेष दहनोऽनुसनत्कुमारो योगीनुकोऽयमिति शुक्रमुखैः शशङ्के
So now when he's walking over there, comes Narmada Uttaratate. Then on the northern banks of Narmada, Hayamedha Shala, there this Ashwamedha Shala is there. Ase Dushi, then you reached over there. Tvai Rucha Tavaruddha Netre. So when you had reached over there, Tavarucha, your brilliance, Ruddha Netre, everybody's eyes you caught and they were paused on you. The eyes were, everybody who saw that sight, they couldn't take the eyes from you. They were Ruddha Netrehi. The eyes caught the brilliance of the Lord and they were fixed on the Lord. And then, Haswan Kimeshaha. Is this Kimeshaha? Is he Hasavan? Is he the Surya? Dahano? Is he the fire? Sanat Kumaro Yogi? Is it the Yogi Sanat? Koyamiti. Who is this? Like this, Shukra Mukhaihi, by Shukra's mouth, Shashanke, the doubts started to come. Haswan ki meshaha, dahanonu sanat kumaro yogi, no koyamiti. Who is this? Who is this? Tanar madottar tate hayamedha shala mase dushittvairucha tavaruddha netraihi. Haswan kimesh dahanonu sanat kumaro yoginu koyamiti shukramukhay shashanke. Sri Vidyalakshmi. आनीतमाशु भृगुभिर्महसाभिभूतैः
आनीतमाशु भृगुभिर्महसाभिभूतैः
त्वां रम्य रूपमसुरः पुलकावृताङ्गः
त्वां रम्यरूपमसुरः पुलकावृताङ्गः
भक्त्या समेत्य सुकृती परिणिज्य पादौ
भक्त्या समेत्य सुकृती परिणिज्य पादौ
तत्तोऽयमन्वधृतमूर्धनि तीर्थतीर्थम्
तत्तोऽयमन्वधृतमूर्धनि तीर्थतीर्थम्
आनीतमाशु भृगुभिर्महसाभिभूतैस्त्वां रम्य रूपमसुरः पुलकावृताङ्गः
आनीतमाशु भृगुभिर्महसाभिभूतै त्वां रम्यरूपमसुरः पुलकावृताङ्गः
भक्त्या समेत्य सुकृती परिणिज्य पादौ तत्तोऽयमन्वधृतमूर्धनि तीर्थतीर्थम्
भक्त्या समेत्य सुकृती परिणिज्य पादौ तत्तोऽयमन्वधृतमूर्धनि तीर्थतीर्थम् आनीतमाशु भृगुभिर्महसाभिभूते त्वां रम्यरूपमसुरः पुलकावृताङ्गः भक्त्या समेत्य सुकृती परिणिज्य पादौ तत्तोऽयमन्वधृतमूर्धनि तीर्थतीर्थम्.
Seeing this most charming darshan, Anitam Ashu, quickly, Anitam, he was brought with great respect, and Rupubhihi, all the Rishi Munis, Shukracharya and all, Mahasabhibhutaihi, they were Abhibhutaha, they were defeated by your Mahatrupa. They were just charmed, they were floored by your Rupa. And then Tvam Ramya Rupam Asuraha Pulakavritangaha. Your Ramya Rupa, your that charming form for Bali Asuraha Pulakangvritaha. He got horripilations seeing you and seeing his luck that now he's got somebody to serve, because Bali Maharaj was doing the services of all the Rishi Munis with due respect. So same way, Bhaktya, with great devotion, what did he do? He Parinijya Padav. He washed his feet. And with very Bhaktya he is doing. And that Toyam, the Toyam which Anvadhrita, that the water that he put on that feet, he put on the head, because that is Tirtha. The tirthas of all the tirthas is the water which has touched the Lord's feet. So that water, he was very happy and thrilled to do all this seva of, he's not knowing it is the Lord, but he's seeing one Tejasvi form, and with due respects, Bhagwanji was welcomed over there. With everybody else welcome, but this one did Pada Puja. Anitamaashubhrugubhirmahasabhibhutaistvām ramya rūpamasura pulakavritāngah bhaktya samete sukriti parinijya pādau tattoyamanvadhritamūrdhani tīrtham. Jai Guruji. Okay, yeah, now on the side, Number 10. Prahlada Vamshajataya Kratubhirdvijeshu.
Prahlada Vamshajataya Kratubhirdvijeshu.
Bhi and short. Kratubhirdvijeshu.
Kratubhirdvijeshu.
Not Bhi. Bhi. Mahaprana.
Kratubhirdvijeshu.
Pravalpa prana, not Kratu. Vishwasatonu tadidanditi jopi lebhe.
Vishwasatonu tadidam diti jopi lebe.
Lebhe, Mahaprana, tadidam alpa prana. Yatte padambugirishasya shirobhilalyam.
Te padambugirishasya shirobilalyam.
Robhi, Mahaprana. Sattvam vibho gurupuralaya palayethaha.
Tvam vibho gurupuralaya
Not
palay.
Vibho. Vibho, no. Vibho, get the verb. There is an effort. We should not chant lazily. Put the effort. Vibho, because you know to say a Mahaprana.
Vibho.
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 There is an effort. Extra conscious effort is needed. Sattvam vibho. Let it come.
Tattvam vibho gurupuralaya palayetaha.
Mahaprana. Palayethaha.
Palayethaha.
Yes, you know the Mahapranas to chant, so you need to bring the awareness and put effort. Because otherwise it's a lazy, mindless chanting. That awareness, okay, this is Mahaprana. So mind, eyes, connection, and expression out through the lip. All this is happening simultaneously. Prahlada Vamshajataya Kratubhirdvijeshu Vishwasatonu tadidanditi jopi lebhe. So you make that like that. When that word comes, you make some action so that it becomes powerful.
Prahladavam shajataya tridubhir.
Not everywhere. Only for Mahaprana. Prahlada. The is Alpa Prana.
प्रह्लादवंशजतया त्रिजेषु
Very good.
विश्वासतोनुदधितं दितिजोऽपि लेभे
यत्ते पदाम्बुगिरिशस्य शिरोभिलाल्यम् सत्वं विद्धो गुरुपुरालय पालयेत्थाः
यत्ते
यत्ते पदाम्बुगिरिशस्य
यत्ते पदाम्बुगिरिशस्य शिरोभिलाल्यं सत्वं विभो गुरुपुरालय
विभो महाप्राण
सत्वं विभो गुरुपुरालय पालयेद्धाः प्रह्लादवंशजतया त्रिदुर्द्विजेषु विश्वासतोनु तदितं दितिजोऽपि लेभे यत्ते पदाम्बुगिरिशस्य शिरोभिलाल्यं सत्वं विभो गुरुपुरालय पालयेद्धाः.
Good. Good. So bring your awareness on the Mahapranas. Lalita ji, could you chant the last one?
Yes. प्रह्लादवंशजतया क्रतुभिर्द्विजेषु विश्वासतोऽनुतदितिजोऽपि लेभे यत्ते पदाम्बुगिरिशस्य शिरोभिलाल्यं सत्वं विभो गुरुपुरालय पालयेथाः.
Very good.
सदा सर्वत्र गोविन्द नाम संकीर्तनं गोविन्द गोविन्द नारायणम् अखिल गुरो भगवन् नमस्ते.
Good. So, Prahlada Vamsha Jataya. You can mute yourself, Lalita ji. Prahlada Vamsha Jataya. Right? He's born in the Prahlada Vamsha. And Kratubhihi, he is doing all the yatnyas. And Dvijeshu Vishwasataha. He is having faith in all the Dvijas, all the Brahmanas. So, Tadidam, all this is happening to him. So, Ditijaha api, though he is a son of Diti, means born in the Asura clan, Ledhe, he got, what did he get? You know that Padangu, we just saw the Tirtha he has washed. So, the description of the Tirtha is also coming in the third line. Yatte, that Padangu, that water, Girishasya, Shiva's, Shirobhilalyam, means Shivji has been benefited and it is on his head, purified. That water means from Bhagwan's feet, Gangaji, it's on Shivji's head. So that much punya now. This Diti Jahapi, even if he is Diti Putra, he is getting Lebhe. He got this benefit. And the reason is because he is Prahlada Vamsha, he is Kratubhihi, he is Dvija Vishwasa. That means all these traits we should also be carrying. You know, eligibility of Punya, how to accrue, how to respect, how to do Yajna Karya, how to support and how to be on the dharma. Then in whichever clan we are, Bhagwan will be with us. We will be blessed. In that sense it is going on. Prahlada Vamsha Jataya Kratubhir Dvijeshu. So I think Dvijeshu Vishwasataha. So I think if we keep it together instead of breaking, then our attention on the meaning is going better. Prahlada Vamsha Jataya Kratubhirdvijeshu Vishwasatonu Ditijopi Lephe Yatte Padambugirishasya Shirobhilalyam Satvam Vibho Gurupuralaya Palayethaha Sada Sarvatra Govinda Nama Sankirtanam Govinda Govinda Narayana Akhila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. So with his kripa, we could complete one more. So after the second part, I think next week, next Tuesday, we can have our Parayan of 1 to 30. Definitely, it is not going to finish in 1 hour. So we can join early. India time 5, Singapore time 7:30. And try to finish in 1.5 hour. I will open the slots and you pick up what you can chant well. From the word go, the speed should be very good. You should go in like that. So it should go like that. Speed. So targeting the speed within 1.5 hour, we should finish 30. Then in 3 hours, we can finish 60. Then in 6 hours, we can finish 100. Otherwise, because the last 10, they are 10 dashakams, last 10 dashakams, they require a lot of time. It is a power, it's a yogic, it's a Vedantic, it's attention. So that same speed of what we are doing now is not over there. There we have to go very differently. So 6 hours, if we go fast. If we go slow, then it is done. It's like 12 hours or 10 minutes. So last time I remember saying that we'll not do first 10 and we'll do 21, 11 to this and keep on the 20. But once let us go because there's again a gap coming. So we'll do one and then you all are free to practice.
Varshaji, I have on Tuesdays, I will not be able to join because this is Shravan Mas, no? So we go to chant Lakshmi Shobhane in many people's houses. It starts at 5 o'clock. So all the Tuesdays, I won't be able to join.
Okay, my dear, we'll miss you, but let me do it because again, there is a break coming and Tuesday anyways is extra session. And then we would get you on some day. We will see how we can fit in the chanting. Why Tuesday means we'll do one, or you want me to do on Monday? But then Monday 5 o'clock is going to be tough because that's not the routine of the practice. On Tuesdays,
No, it's okay. I just said I just told because I will not put my name on the roster, so it shouldn't look like I've avoided doing it. That's all.
Okay. So we'll hold it on Tuesday and we will see 1 to 30, 1.5 hour, and get the speed.
Tuesday, I'm not available because I am going to the temple for chanting.
Varshaji,
Those who
sorry,
are
I
available,
raised my hand.
please. Sorry. Yes,
Sorry, I raised my hand. I know everybody's jumping in saying they're not available, but can we just have a quick question regarding the verses before we end the session?
Yes.
So in verse number 10, you had chanted for the Prahlada, you said Pralhada. Can we make sure it is Prahlada?
Prahlada.
So you chanted Pralhada.
Okay, so not Pralhada, Prahlada.
Okay.
So then that's error. If a hada has come, it's error. Lada should come. Prahlada.
And another question. So we talked about the avatara arriving. So we would do Sada Sarvatra Govindanam Sankirtam. So Vamana avatara is also considered avatara. So how come in this chapter we have not?
So that's why we did that line that Bolo Vamana Deva Bhagavan Ki Jai.
Okay. So it does not apply Sada Sarvatra Govindanam
You can chant then either one. So not to have too many. And both are not there in the original thing. So either you do a Sada Sarvatra, but when you bring it, Vamana Deva Bhagavan Ki Jai, when you are getting that, you are knowing that the avatar over there has happened. Because otherwise, nowhere else it is anything mentioned. It's only this particular word. So in Bhagavad, there will be a description. So either you chant Sada Sarvatra or you do Bolo Vamana Deva Bhagavan Ki Jai.
That was my doubt because you said nowhere else it is not chanted. So I was wondering why we don't chant even though Vamana Bhagavan is coming. In the previous one, Nrsimha Avataram came, so he's chanted. So how come we don't do that for Vamana is my question.
But yeah, it's not done. And that's how we are feeling it in the class, that we should acknowledge and we should feel that over it. And the same thing,
thank
Vishnu Bhagwan has come. Okay, it was your message. So Vishnu Bhagwan ji has come. That also needs to get acknowledged, that he's come in his Chaturbhuja Avatara. So lucky. Means she's done her Payovrata and got Bhagwan ji. Okay, that is our Gita class for now. Okay, any more questions? I hope the kids see the message soon after the class and book their slots. And then we will wait till about Saturday for the slots to fill. If by Saturday they haven't filled, then you can go in and take a second or the third Dasakam. But for now, at least one person take one Dasakam. Kids would take 2 Dasakams. Then wait till Saturday. If by Saturday it is not filled, then you can start writing your second or whatever. Choose what you can chant. Choose some with that confidence where you would get the time to practice. You like that Dasakam and you are good. So in the Parayan should not be your practice when you choose, check whether you know it or not. Parayan has to go smooth and fast. So there won't be trial for you. Trial is in your personal. Let me try this way and seeing the Parayan. It can't be like. So Parayan has to go seriously. Parayan has to keep up the speed. Parayan has to be perfect with the pronunciation also. Speed means no bad pronunciation. So you have got about a week. Let us do this. If we do 1 to 30, then for the 40, we will miss the first 10 and we go from, if we are fitting in 1.5 hours, then we will keep the Tuesday extra class for Parayans from henceforth. And Monday, we don't disturb the class, like that you can plan. And we'll give 1 week. Okay. Any more questions?
Is there a class tomorrow, Varshaji? Tuesday?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So because you didn't mention, so I was just asking.
Yes. Tomorrow the session. We'll go. 31st we will go. Next Monday, 32nd we will go. And Tuesdays we will keep like this. So that we progress. We should progress. No, we are progressing good. Only thing now, my new penchant of attending exams is there. Let it happen. It's God's will, and it's happening. Let it happen, and we see. We'll do the classes also on its all time. Okay. Let's end the session. Please join for daily Gita. Every day chanting Gita has its own punya. Do attend Eknathi Bhagavad sessions. They are really very beautiful. To multitask, don't switch on your can or put it in the kitchen somewhere, or because it's a peak time for serving dinner and all. But let everybody also hear it's 20 minutes. Beautiful verses are coming. How we have to behave, what sadhana we should take up, what is the importance, what is Maya, what is Guru. Our basic things are getting answered in point-wise, systematic, just point-wise, not big paragraphs and too heavy things. And yet beautiful and yet everything. So please do join. All this is happening. Small disciplines, and then only we can take up the biggest text in the world as Mahabharata. We should do ready for that. Let's into this session. Keep the spine straight. So, please mute yourself. I've done it a couple of times. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamedavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Hari Om everyone. See you all tomorrow for the next session.
Hari Om.
Thank you, Varsha. Hari Om. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hari Om, Varsha. Thank you.
Thank you. Hari Om Ji.